Okay, hello everybody, my name is Raul. If you're new to the channel, that is absolutely normal because the channel is new. This is my review, well, owner's review, what you want to call it, of my trusty little BMW that I have here. This is my first bike. It's a BMW 650 CS. Right, that's better. It's a BMW 650 CS. Now, the 650 comes, of course, from the engine. This is a 650cc engine. This is the same engine that BMW used in their GS, the other version of this bike, basically. And it's an absolutely wonderful engine. It's putting out 50 horsepower, which, in my humble opinion, I think it's enough for a beginner. It's a really light bike, this one. When you consider the power to weight ratio, yeah, it's more than enough for anybody. I had never had a situation where I've said, oh my god, this is too slow, or I need to go faster, or like, I don't know, oh my god, he just left me here. No, overtaking absolutely anything in traffic, it's more than enough for that. The power delivery is across the rev range, so it's not like a 600 that you have to, I don't know, reach a million thousand RPMs just to get a power out of it, and then you end up breaking your neck or just falling or leaning over or doing wheelies all over the damn place. This is not that situation. This is really manageable, especially in town. I think like this is the best configuration, if you wish, for an engine for a bike that you would want. The looks of the bike, well, that's subjective. I personally like it now. I know that the front looks a little bit weird. It's kind of looking like a goose, you know, with the neck. But I think it grew on me. I especially liked it in this color. That's why I got it as well. This blue, and like when the light changes, you know, it gets a different tints of colors. This right here is a 2002 model, so yeah, she's 20 years old. She's old. But does it feel like it? No, not at all. Also, it has the small things that you would love. It has heated grips. Amazing. I tried them. It's on 3 levels. Not a problem. They work fine. It has well, the funky thing about it is this tank, or rather lack of it, because instead of where the normal tank will be on a bike, you have this hole here, and the BMW made this in order to sell some accessories for the bike. I personally have this backpack, which, well, it's absolutely amazing because when you go to work, for example, you throw in your pair of shoes, you throw in a, I don't know, t-shirt, pair of pants. You put it there on the bike and you forget about it and you just get to work, and then when you arrive there you take it off and you go on with your day. So yeah, that's great. The other thing, this bike is on, the transmission of it is on belt, so you don't have problems with the chain, you know, cleaning it all over the place. Hi mate. So you don't have to clean the chain, you don't have those type of problems, you know. I feel like belt drive and, you know, cardan, I'm not English anyways, that's the best option, especially for long runs. Talking about long runs, the fuel, oh shit, the fuel economy, it's good, but, well, the tank is quite small, so you end up going about 270 kilometers on a full tank, which for me is enough. Don't get me wrong, for me is more than enough. It's fine. But like, if you're planning to do really long trips, I think you should check on something with a bigger reservoir. Talking about long trips, I'm doing one now. It's, well, it's not that long, is it? 100 and something kilometers anyways. But if you checked the specs on this engine, you would know that this is a 1-cylinder engine. Hi guys. It has a special kind of sound to it, but it vibrates insane. Higher speeds, like 120 to 130 kilometers an hour, like highway speeds, I mean, your bump's gonna get really sore, trust me. I've experienced this, and I'm starting to now avoid highways because of this. So, wait, did I get lost or something, maybe? Oh well. I mean, I'll end up somewhere. Anyway, yeah. Okay, so yeah, your bum's gonna get really, really sore. The sound, because I was talking about the sound, it's really, I like it personally. When it crosses like 4,000 RPM, it starts to sound like the small cousin of a Harley or something like that. You know what I mean? It's really nice, this thing. I like it. Right, we're back. I had to stop for a bit because apparently I got lost, so I have to change my route. Okay, so we're talking about the sound. Yeah, the exhaust, I didn't change it. I have its stock. I like it. I like especially the design of it. It's like it's the one swing on thing, you know. I've seen some people on YouTube that change the exhaust on it, and you can get a really sweet sound out of it. For me, it wasn't that important, if I'm honest, because I bought the bike. I actually got into riding because I wanted to go like longer distances. You know, I wanted to explore. I like the freedom of it. You know, the smell on the streets and shit. Everything. I love it. So the idea for me with like super fast, high screaming bikes, it was never my thing. It was never my cup of tea. You know, and I think that's a good thing because if you start on a bike that's really fast, or I mean, if you imagine that the only thing you want to do is go fast and impress bitches and shit like that, your lifespan's gonna be kind of short, bro. Because I'm 28 years old now. I'm almost as old as this bike is actually, and I'm happy that I only started now. Because if I started at 15, I think I would never be able to compose myself. You can get a 600 at, I don't know, what is it, 19 years old, something, 20 years old. And that thing does what, 120, 30, 40 horsepower, depends, on a motorcycle that weighs what, 200 kilograms maybe. You're basically gonna feel like the king of the road, and you're never gonna, well, it depends on the human, but I mean, most people will never compose themselves, I think. Right, back on the bike then. Comfort. I honestly think this is one of the most comfortable bikes you can buy at this segment. Well, why? Well, first of all, the position is spot on. You're sitting straight on the bike. You don't have to lean forward. You don't have to do anything like that. If you're really tall, I think you should kind of avoid it. By really tall, I mean I am 177 centimeters tall, something like that. I'm just about right on it. Like my knees. Oh shit. Okay. My knees, I get soreness, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. But if you're taller, trust me, I think you should look into something more. Maybe try the GS. The suspension is really comfy. Like it deals with bumps amazingly. When you're riding faster, this can be a fun thing to ride. You can have fun with it, no problem. If you're gonna go fast, I think, well, even if you're not going fast, actually, the addition of ABS that this bike has, I think, is great. I don't know about you guys, but if for me, like even the least amount of help that I can get in order to stay alive, I'll take it. You know, and this bike is cheap. You can find one around 2K in immaculate condition. Mine's not that mint. It runs great because the engine's bulletproof. It's injection, and as I told you, heated grips, ABS, all that. So I think it's great value for money. It didn't happen to me yet, but as far as I understood it, I'm getting prepared for it. It's 99.99% that once in your life you're gonna drop the bike. So if that happens, I wouldn't buy a new, I don't know, 11,000 euros motorcycle that's gonna be more valuable than your mom's car, you know, and then drop it and then just look at it and be like, I don't know, hundreds of euros in repairs and for fairings and all that. So yeah, go for a second-hand one. Make sure it's light. Make sure it has enough power. By enough power, again, I don't. If, like, for example, if in the situation that I wouldn't have any other option, and this would remain just my only bike, my only option, I'll be fine with it. Absolutely fine. It's a wonderful bike. I think you can get a top case for this. Of course, I didn't bother. You can get side cases from BMW as well. Again, I didn't bother because they're so bloody expensive. It's insane, and you don't really find them. And I saw a pair. Oh shit! I saw a pair on eBay. God damn, son. but I didn't get the chance to get them. And they were like, what, 200 euros each side? And I was like, yeah, no way, man. That's like half the price of the bike. So you just get a backpack in, or you put one of those top cases, like a cheap one, and you just go and ride. And because of the posture that's so comfortable, because of everything, you'll be fine. It's easy to manage again. It's predictable. And it's cute. It just looks cute, you know? I mean, it doesn't look serious, of course. It's not gonna look like an R6 or something like that, but who cares? You get it to learn. And I think that was my plan, and that still is, and I'm happy that I decided this. Because I got the bike to learn on it, you know? I don't want a bike that wants to kill me straight ahead, because I think maybe in the future, yeah, fair enough, because you want to fight with a bike when you gather skills, when you gather experience. But now, there's not the point. So yeah, I think if you're looking to get a bike as a beginner, I think it's a great option. Other options, again, from BMW, I know the GS. I mean, you can look into Hondas, Suzuki's, all that. Everybody knows them. But this one has been reliable. It's gonna be reliable. The engine's bulletproof. It's comfortable. It's predictable. And yeah, if you have any questions about the bike, just let me know. I personally think I made the right decision. And I'll hit you up in the next one then. Cheers, guys.